And yes, we're now switching to the issues of artificial intelligence. May I therefore invite now to stage Aleksandra Przeglińska-Skierkowska, who's an associate professor at Koźmiński University, associate researcher at the American Institute of Economic Research, and MIT Research Fellow in 2016-2020. I'm inviting you to what Captain Jack Sparrow used to say, bring us that horizon.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here virtually, remotely, and asynchronously, but still here at Cybersec. My name is Aleksandra Przeglińska. I'm the Vice Rector at Koźmiński University in Warsaw, Poland, responsible for ethics, sustainability, international cooperation, but most of all, an artificial intelligence scholar specializing in natural language processing. I'm very happy to kind of open up this panel with a few words about the near horizons, the future horizons, short-term horizons of artificial intelligence and its growth. And indeed, I wanted to start with a remark that I think is very relevant. Currently, we are in a phase where we no longer only talk about artificial intelligence. We don't just have a discourse and speculation about how it's going to unfold in the future, what's it going to bring, what potential threats and opportunities does it offer, but we are rather in a moment where we can say that artificial intelligence is here and is becoming productive in many different domains of life, from logistics to transportation, from the medical sector to the financial sector, from legal tech to education. Wherever you really look, you already have applications in artificial intelligence. And indeed, many organizations view artificial intelligence as a way of their own next level of digital transformation. Inside, artificial intelligence is also developing very, very rapidly. When you think about major developments in deep learning and predictive analytics, that's definitely visible. Also, when you think about my domain, which is natural language processing, you can see that both machine translation, information extraction, and robotics have developed so much. Very recently, GPT-3, a system designed by OpenAI, wrote its first op-ed for The Guardian, presenting itself as a harmless robot that is there to serve humans. And I think this story by artificial intelligence is on one hand very moving, but to some perhaps somewhat threatening. What it does do is that it shows at which level of artificial intelligence we currently are. Even in robotics itself, we no longer have systems that solely reply to people. We have systems that build narratives, that build stories. And that can be both exciting and I think in many ways also scary, perhaps to some. We also have major developments in embodied robotics. We have major developments in image recognition and machine vision, and all that adds up to a very robust picture of what artificial intelligence already now can offer. But there is yet more to come. In the future, we will have discussions about, for instance, the big data paradigm. At this point, we view it as a very important paradigm. Those who have more data definitely have a competitive advantage. In the future, short-term future, we can expect a major discussion about infrastructure that can help in processing that data. And indeed, many already now are looking at quantum computers as this potential sort of solution because the amounts of data that we're currently harvesting, gathering is already too big to be really carried and processed by the infrastructure that we currently have. So on the horizon, we are viewing some new hardware possibilities that hopefully will become stable and will become safe and can serve us all. On the other hand, obviously, there are many claiming that, for instance, quantum computers pose a threat to cybersecurity as we know it today. So definitely many questions to come. We also have this very interesting, exciting, but then again, controversial, I would say, merge between artificial intelligence and synthetic biology. At the beginning of the year, right before COVID pandemics, and perhaps that's why this news was kind of covered by all the information flooding from the public health sector, xenobots were created. These are systems that are a combination of protein and silicone. They were designed by artificial intelligence. They're not full organisms, but they're definitely a first display of something that we could call artificial life. We no longer talk about artificial intelligence. We talk about merge of biology, so life and artificial intelligence. That takes us to the next level of discussions about what's to come. And indeed, I think all these discussions are very, very relevant. Many exciting challenges ahead: how to teach artificial intelligence, how to raise awareness around artificial intelligence, how to create artificial intelligence that can serve in solving really problematic civilizational issues, how to help in tackling the climate change, how to combine artificial intelligence with sustainability. These are all questions that I think we're currently asking. What is more, the black box problem still remains unsolved. Explainability and transparency in artificial intelligence, I think, is a condition for its future growth and scaling, particularly when you think about the issue of scaling deep learning to such domains as the medical sector, judiciary, or the financial sector. And finally, I would also mention the future of work. I think there are many dilemmas and also exciting opportunities ahead. Some people like to use the term automation of work. I find this term somewhat misleading because I don't think that the future of work relies in machines working fully on our behalf and us being unnecessary. I would rather it as a future where machines and humans work together and have or create those synergetic effects of collaboration. The work becomes more effective, but also perhaps to humans more satisfying. So these are all the issues that I think are very, very relevant for our future with artificial intelligence, the applications that we find for artificial intelligence that are aligned with values that we care about, such as privacy, transparency, and controllability. I wish you a very good panel, and I hope these discussions will take us well to the next level of questions and debates around artificial intelligence and its near future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for such a lively picture of the things we know we use, but yet we cannot see. It's so interesting to know that artificial intelligence can now start telling stories, something that so far and as yet has been reserved to whom we call Homo sapiens.